Alright, let's get this started. I went to a place where I could rest so I could, remaster Masquerado. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Jormungand. Curiously, the Jormungand's wings aren't actually capable of making the huge serpent airborne. Instead, they help it slither along the ground at great speeds, each wing beat sending the beast hurtling forward. Now, what do we want to do? I have an idea. So we're gonna head over here. We're gonna do Madeline's quest. Or Madeline. Hold on, what was her name? Sorry, I'm an idiot. All I've ever needed. Meredith. Sorry. Madeline Meredith. Nowhere near the same thing. No, I did not mean to do that one. Kaylee?
Right.
You'll switch in with Miguel. Now, let's switch out the party a bit. Let's keep Jormungand. Keep storage. Go with the Carniviper. And the other Masquerado. I think I have to teach it a air move. Trick tape. Edit stickers. Strip. Replace sticker. Come on, there's gotta be something here. Incompatible. Oh my lord. Let's see if we can get some that are compatible.
Hey.
Yep, let's see what you got. Nothing I need. Nothing I need. Why do none of you have any air? I was on my fishing boat in the waters of North Autumn Hill the other day, and you'll never guess what I spotted out in the fog. It was an office. A boring old office on a rock jutting out of the sea. The gulls around it really gave me the creeps. Well, I can't really go there right now because I don't have a tape that allows me to swim. Here we go, possible information. You probably won't believe me, but I saw a tiny little Dominoth in the clearing in the center of Cherry Meadow. It wasn't just a baby, it was small enough to fit in my hand. How do you think it got like that? Something strange is going on over there. There we go. Don't worry about the traffic crab, that's just my son. He loves playing with his bootleg tape. Bootleg? Yeah, have you ever seen a monster in your travels that isn't its normal color? That's a bootleg, but don't confuse it with a coating. Bootleg monsters permanently have different colors, different elemental types, and different moves from usual. And when you record them, they keep those attributes. Recorded bootlegs have a higher rate of producing uncommon and rare moves, so they can be very useful. Here, why don't you take this and see for yourself? Captain Cody gives me his spare, so I have plenty already. So this is a Spartan. Spartans are living clouds. Their arms are formed of concentrated electrical energy and can be extended at will. They prefer to live at higher altitudes where they can quietly amass cloud matter. Oh, and this one's an astral version. Chemists.
Hey.
My great-grandfather was one of the sailors who was shipwrecked on New World over 100 years ago. I'm sure he'd be proud to see what we'd made of the place. Finally, the bridge is down. Why nobody put it down before, I have no idea, do not care. Where are they? Greetings, my eager assistant. Have you recorded our mystery monster?
Oh.
You managed to record it. The Elfless Eye? What could the significance of this be? Perhaps there is some deep psychic connection between how human beings perceive faces and how these monsters manifested it into being. It could also simply be that the masks look really cool. I must congratulate you on your abilities. Why, at this rate, I feel like I am the assistant and you are the scientist.
The truth is
I'm not actually a professor or a scientist. Before I washed ashore on New World, I was a corporate salary man. That's what she meant by data analyst? Data analysts can be scientists. You need to be more specific. I am less a patron of science and more of a patron of science fiction. Even still, I must remain rational. Coming here has given my life a new purpose. I may not be a real professor, but I believe my efforts here can still be valuable. Thank you for your unrelenting assistance to the scientific cause, my friend. You set an example for us all. If you ever want to help my cataloging further, come chat with me again. There will always be something new to investigate.
Hello, sweetie.
I'm here to help distribute the organization's resources to rangers and trainees to help them with their duties. I've got upgrades for backpacks and cassette players, passes for training sessions, but we only have limited quantities of these, so I have to make sure they don't go to waste. In short, the more captains you've completed your training with, the more I can give you. Oh, and I'll need a bit of fused material from you as well. What have you got? I need 4 more captains before I can get a gym pass. My feet.
Ta-ta.
Now, if we dash at enemies when we battle them, they'll be damaged.
Ah.
Let's see if there's anybody in here. No. Well, there is, but nobody we can actually talk to for help. Do you recycle items you don't need anymore? Not only is it a good way to declutter your inventory, but it also gives back some of the resources that went into making the item. Then you could trade those resources with someone else for new items.
Hey.
You go to any old tapes in storage that you don't need anymore. Next time you're taking a break from your travels, why not recycle one? At a campsite or in the cafe. Open your tape storage, select a tape you don't want, and then hit recycle. It's a good way to get some extra resources that you could trade with merchants, and it can net you some extra stickers from that monster's pool. Uh-oh. Welcoming, inquiring souls. Are you here to learn about the astral arts? Sure. You would be wise to heed my words. You see, beasts of the astral type draw their power from the 4 basic elements of nature: earth, water, fire, and air. An astral creature exposed to any of these 4 elements will be empowered. However, their internal harmony can be thrown into disarray by exposure to impure elements, plastic, poison, and metal. If you wish to take the form of an astral beast, remember this. There's enough food to go around in Harbor Town, but options are limited. Haven't had a duck roll in forever. There's not a lot of resources, is there?
Hello.
I'd love to say I make all the clothes in Harbor Town, but for a while now the Rangers have been delivering clothes to us from the abandoned mall in the north. I just clean and repair them. Nope. Highly doubt she would have been any help.
Hey.
Still looking for your record. I'm trying to...
Ah.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, the bridge is down. I could cross it, but I've grown fond of just standing here instead. I do not understand people. People are weird. I bet you never expected to see someone as famous as me here, did you? Wait, don't you recognize me? Can't say I do, sir. A lot of newcomers in town go through a difficult period. If I'd had any advice for you, it's to embrace your new life here. That doesn't mean you should also forget the life you used to have, you know. You're as much as your past as you are your future.
Hey.
Ianthe is my hero. Did you know she was the first person on the island to record a monster with a cassette player? Oh. Oh! Okay, let's see if this works. Okay. Oh, come on. Stress. Hopefully I can find a air sticker. Life in Harbor Town is peaceful, but I miss my city life. Commuting on hot trains, buying expensive lunch from a supermarket. losing most of my wages to rent. Those were truly the days. I don't know if any of that's good. Yeah, I understand that, but like, where is it? I've looked everywhere.
Huh?
There's nobody here.
Well,
He used to fight with a mechanical gear sword? That's cool. Oh, finally! This. Meredith is looking for a music record. You must know your chances of finding this particular record are pretty close to zero, right? I really can't emphasize that enough. The things that end up in New World come from a lot of different worlds, you know. Nonetheless, you might have some luck in Fall Down Mall. Oh, of course, you're new. There's a shopping complex on the north side of New World, totally abandoned, just popped into being around 15 years ago. It's where we get all the clothes for the locals, not to mention our cassette players and tapes. There's a music shop in the mall, filled with records and cassette tapes, but we keep it locked up for security. Cassette supplies are pretty important after all. It's a good idea to keep them safe. If the record is there, Meredith might be risking her life just to get it. The rational part of me wants to formally forbid her from trying, but if you go with her, maybe that's a little safer. Here, take this. Okay. So basically it's a letter saying you can go, but you have to take Dante with you.
huh?
What's this? A letter? Oh. What did it say? It's enough from Ianthe. She says my record might be at Fall Down Mall, and I have permission to go. But only if you accompany me. She also included the keys to get in. Well, shall we go then? Are you sure? Don't worry, I can defend myself. You didn't think I wouldn't have my own cassette player, did you? Sitting around here all day is killing me. Finding the album is just something to strive for, I guess. It's like, if you don't have something to keep you going, you may as well be dead, right? Well, you're not wrong. Do you know what's driving you right now? I want to find a way back home. Like I said to you before, that's impossible, but if you help me find my record, I'll help you find your way home. Why not, right? I'll need something new to strive for after all. Ba-na-na-na. Meredith! The Catelli's only way to communicate is through the static patterns on its television-like face. These messages are difficult to decipher, and this hurdle often prevents the common Catelli from being able to connect with other creatures. Amen to that, brother. Alright, Meredith, let's go. Onward to adventure. And we'll have to go up from here. This is gonna be a long walk. The Earth will take care of us all if we just let it. That was weird. By the way, goodbye. Which... Diamond gold. Poison left over from poison type attacks can be used by earth types to coat sharp points, allowing them to deliver extra damage to opponents. Toxic stab. And you're down for the count. Never mind. And you were not only down for the count, you were knocked out. I thought the Earth would help me win. I guess when you think about it, quadrillions had to die for humans to evolve and survive. Nature is a relentless, bloodthirsty beast. We can't rely on an outside force to save us, least of all a temperamental, impersonal, and indifferent planet. We humans must look out for each other because no one else will. You're weird. There we go. We're gonna deal with you later. You. Oh, did I walk into something? Smack. Actually. Okay, switch to Masquerade. Toxic stab. Be gone. I opened a void into the darkness. It's stabby time. Oh no, I'm burned. Watch as I don't care. Okay. I neumed into it. Why am I doing this? I'm a grown man. Zoomies. Zoom. Stop missing. Why must you always miss? Seriously. It's always with the missing and the 9 with you. I don't know what that was. But yeah, so later I have to get ready for a Halloween party where I'm gonna be dressed up as a Care Bear. Why are you missing constantly with that move? Do I need to up my accuracy? I won't be able to do that for 4 more gyms. Let's camp here. You try to make small talk with Meredith, but she's not very talkative at the moment. Bird of Viper remix. Oh, this one's tricky. If I'm being honest, I bet this place looked way tackier before all the structural decay. That's where we need to go. I admire the post-apocalyptic chic. That shop up there looks like the kind of place you'd find music, right? Let's try to find a way to reach it. So here's the most frustrating mechanic of this place. Does this island have an underground railway network? I'm guessing this has been here for a while. That's platform B. Where is it? There's... No, it's right next to here. I'm an idiot. Okay, see, that's what I was talking about. But we can't get to that because of the electricity. Okay. So here and here are locked, but the green area is unlocked. So what I do... If I mess with this, that reverses everything. And it turns him on. Arcade. I'm guessing that's a joke on arcade. Superconductive tape. Ooh. Yo, Mingard. Double smack. Sorry, I had to stretch. Oh, I did not expect you to damage him that bad. Toxic stub. And recording. VR kids were first spotted on New World after the arrival of Fall Down Mall. There have been they have been seen running around, jumping on the heads of other monsters, and generally displaying a radical attitude. So I guess it's like a pun on arcade. Naming you. This is gonna get confusing. Now we can get up over here. Mascotoy. Cool story. Ethereal tape, chrome tape, or ferrochrome, sorry. Chrome tape.
Recording.
39. 71. 85. Yes.
Cool.
I was really hoping that would turn into a not boycott, bootleg. Oh boy. Once some sort of character costume, the Mascotoy is now closer to a shambling corpse. They are known to shamble endlessly in the abandoned halls of Fall Down Mall, their polyester stuffing slowly leaking out of their bodies. That's actually horrifying to think about. Bon blast. So I can't tell what time Kaylee's from, but so Eugene is from the 80s. Meredith, I would put late 90s to early 2000s. Ooh, old book. Probably wasn't, but that's okay. There's nothing in here. Hunley and Potter. Charge! Water conducts electricity, leaving it weak to future lightning-type attacks. And you're dead. Okay, now I remember. The reason it was so confusing is because I'm an idiot. Because watch, it's not going to be confusing anymore. It's going to be real simple, actually. Because watch this. We go right around. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. And hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Nope. I went too far. Here we go. I kid you not, the last time I did this, it took me about 30 minutes. Because it was, for some reason, not clicking in my brain to use the elevator shaft. Final beat. I guess this is the place. Shall we go inside? Why not? It must be around here somewhere. I'm so close. Alright, I'm switching up party members. Or the tapes, rather. And there's a reason I'm doing this. I have a theory, and I want to test my theory. Back in the Awesome 5, Back to the Future. Okay, that's a Back to the Future reference. Croc Gen, Dreamer of Electric Sheep. Sounds cool, not the right record though. May also be a reference, unsure. It's some sort of soundtrack. Tree Man, Legacy of the Tree Man. There's some weird records here. This record has The Witch House written on it in big letters. That album art, you found it. Wait, something's not right. Timeless and Strange? That's not the name of the album. And this cover art is slightly different too. The track listing. I don't know these songs. It's some alternate universe version. The one I wanted isn't here. I shouldn't have expected anything good to happen to me. Uh-oh. Oh. Satisfaction. Dante, are you okay? The record, I dropped it. Can you see it? I could see it. What is that? Why does it look so wrong? It hurts my head just looking at it. Dante, it's an archangel, isn't it? I knew it. I felt it. An emptiness. A hole where a heart should be. It empowers me. I wish to consume it whole. Who are you? What are you talking about? Your kind could live such rich lives, but instead you trade it for hollow symbols and artifice. You exchange something meaningful for nothing. My castle is filled with all the emptiness you leave behind. Your castle? The mall? Are you serious? This place is a ruin, filled with trash. It's nothing. Yes, it is nothing, and I am the king of nothing. Come, let me consume your emptiness. So I guess he kinda represents, like, overconsumption. The idea that, like, we create things just to create, and there's no actual, like, benefit to it, it'd be so easy. It'd be so easy just to give up and die. But that's not me. I'm sick of letting myself down. Dante and Meredith's hearts act as one. I forget how some of these can look ridiculous. So my theory is incorrect. Bon Bon Blast. Call to arms? Okay. Let's use Deja Vu. Go! I don't know how you're stabbing it. Oh, they have no hit points, do they? Here, have my bomb. Oh! Yeah, we're not gonna do too well. I say that, but... we may be able to beat this. May being the operative word. Oh my lord. Confused characters may use the wrong move or target the wrong character. Toxic stab. Smack. Oh, if I can do this, this would be hilarious. Zoomies, go. And it still had the effect of zoomies. Poison for the win! We poisoned the Nowhere King.
We did it.
We're alive. We fused. If you wish to leave this land, then you must heed my song. You must rise to the task at hand. You must walk the path most long. To the west your wings must fly, to the place only I have known. For that is where my chambers lie, halls now empty and alone. Venture there and head southbound, where your wayward paths shall meet. The rest of the song is too quiet to make out. Nice place you have here, pal. But someone of your potential could do a little bit better, don't you think?
Oh,
I remember you, and I really don't know how you found yourselves down here. I realized this was a really trivial thing to come all this way for. And a really stupid thing to die over. You didn't have to do this. Thanks. I think I've had enough of abandoned malls and mortal peril for today. Come on, let's go back to town and check this record out. So, the whole fusion thing. feels like we should talk about it. Pretty weird, right? It's certainly something. It's like our minds merge and I'm no longer me. Afterwards, while I can still remember it, it doesn't feel like it's something that I experienced. It's like remembering a dream. Maybe our brains just aren't equipped to process it. I mean, I would be very terrified if our brains were ready to process that. Have you fused with anyone before? Not that it's a big deal if you... Can we go one series? Can we please go one series where fusion is not like looked upon as some sort of intimate thing? I know it's not, but like I know it's not talking about it, that kind of intimate relationship, but her wording. Not that it's a big deal if you have, I just wasn't sure if that was your first time. This is coming out all wrong. You think? Forget I said anything. Gladly. I've been meaning to ask. What makes you so sure you have a way to return home? Visions. You're gonna have to tell me the full story here, mate. That's pretty wild. I'll uphold my end of the bargain. You help me find a record, I'll help you find a way off of New World. I almost forgot about the record. This is pretty good. I mean, it's not the same album I used to have, but it's familiar enough. I spent my teen years being very miserable and bad with people. When I went to college, I wanted to change, for real. The record was kind of the soundtrack to me, like trying to change and get better. Not that I did. I almost made lifelong friends, but they don't speak to me anymore. I know it's me who's the problem, but I want to keep trying. Maybe that's what that archangel meant. Maybe I've spent too much time distracting myself with stuff instead of trying to actually live. But even if we didn't find exactly what I was looking for, I'm okay with this outcome. You didn't need to risk your life to help me. A lot sucks about New World, but...
You're kinda cool.
Thank you. Fist bump. Yes, I demand fist bumps with any and all friends if I do not demand hugs. What do you think with the what do you think the deal is with the triangle guy then? I don't trust anyone with a geometric shape for a head. I mean, technically humans have a geometric shape for a head. Oh, you wanted to ask my opinion on a lead you're chasing? Go on then. What is it? Venture there and head southbound, where your wayward paths shall meet. It sounds like it's pointing in a direction, I guess. We better get back to adventuring then. Didn't you hear some rumors about something happening in Ham? That might be a good place to check out. What are we looking at for time? I think that's a good place to end it. This is a good place to end it. Yeah. Save complete. So goodbye, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, good night. That's not how it goes. I'm so sorry. I probably just butchered the German language. Well, it wasn't in German, it was in English.